going? Welcome back to AT Talks. We have one guest right now. This is topic two. Topic two is burnout. We're going to try to keep it more positive. How do you prevent burnout? And if you are starting to get burnout, how do you try to get yourself out of the hole? So right now we just have Brice. Hannah might join mid-call. Maybe not. We'll see. But Brice, do you have any experience with burnout?
I've never personally had burnout to the full extent. I definitely feel some symptoms of it at times. I mean, as always, athletic trainers, we have some pretty busy schedules, and a lot of it hits all at one time most of the time. So, especially earlier this spring, I've been averaging, the normal 50-plus hours every once in a while. And some ways that I've kind of just stopped all of that from happening and not letting it get too far is taking control of my daily routine. So I've been getting up at 5 o'clock every morning. Taylor is very annoyed because my alarm keeps going off and I don't necessarily wake up to it right away, but she's been helping me with that. So I'll hop out of bed, do my reading, whatever it may be. It could be a little article online, scroll on Twitter, anything of that nature. My quick workout video, and then I get to the gym, come home, eat breakfast, and go to work and start my day. So, yep. Biggest thing is I try to keep control of my schedule as much as possible, at least of what I can control.
Yep.
And so it's been helping me. Taylor has been a big key for that for me as well, and being able to live in the same town has helped. So if I forget some food or if I forget something, she can bring it to me, and I'm not too much stressed on that side of things. So this semester has definitely been a lot better than in the past, working as a GA or as somebody that's not as experienced. So I think it's helped that I've been through some of this and just keep moving forward. But I think you read Jocko's book, correct? Like taking ownership and stuff like that.
I own all 3 books.
Yeah. I just got one ordered, and I'm ready to read that and see what else I can do.
Leadership Strategies and Tactics?
Yes.
Yeah, I own that.
Yes.
I pre-ordered it. It came out in January.
Thank you. I just ordered it off Amazon, so hopefully it'll be here in about 2 days.
Yeah, it's good. I would say I had minor burnout my 6th year of college. I did a 4-year undergrad, and then it was like, hey, if you want to work collegiate, you need a master's. So I was like, all right, let's get this master's. And I was a teaching assistant, not a GA, but a TA. So I taught athletic training courses at Western Illinois University. And once year 6 hit, I was so done being a student and just going from like $950 paycheck like once a month for 8-9 months. I was so over it. And that cleared up once I got a real job and I got real money. But this fall was pretty rough for me. I was working in the concussion clinic in the summer, and then when the fall started, I got out of there and I started to assist at the local college. And they would have soccer practice 6 to 8 in the morning. So I would leave my house at like 5:30, 5:15, get there, do 6 to 8, and then I would just go home and sleep like 9 to 1, wake up, and then go to the high school from 2 to 8, 2 to 9, 2 to 6, 2 to 10, football, whatever, Saturday, JV stuff. And I wasn't eating well. I wasn't training at all. I wasn't sleeping well, no consistent routine. And after a while, it toasted me. And I remember we had this big meeting with a bunch of coworkers. And they're like, Tom, what did you do great? What did you feel like you did really well in the fall? And I sat there and I was just like, nothing. I did nothing great in the fall. And they're like, you became a safe school? And I was just like, yeah. They're like, you started a sports medicine page and stuff. I was just like, yeah. And that didn't start to turn around until I started to go to bed at a sleep schedule. I started training every day. I started eating better. And then that was able to perk me out of that hole.
I feel like a lot of times like burnout comes with kind of the same symptoms of anxiety and depression disorder, some stuff that, we see with our athletes every once in a while. And it's very easy for us to forget to take care of ourselves when we're pouring so much into everybody else. And so I think taking ownership, like you said, I mean, it's one of the best things that we can do we can't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anybody else. So
yeah. And I'll say after it was Halloween when I decided to like take ownership, and I saw Joe Rogan Experience, his podcast, had Jocko Willink on, and I listened to it, and I was like,
oh man,
this guy knows what he's talking about. I bought the leadership book, Extreme Ownership, and I read it, and I was like, all right, let's do this. That's when we set up the sleep schedule, the eating, the training, and just the no more excuses. But do you ever find that sometimes you start to wear down, not so much of the physical, but you just don't feel like you have value or you make an impact? Like you're taken for granted?
All the time, man. And I'll tell you that our women's basketball coach has helped me a ton this year. She has been my biggest advocate, especially at the junior college. They don't put a lot of money into the program for me, which, I mean, that's everywhere. So I'm not complaining or anything like that, but it's what we all experience. And she has had my back 100%. And she has a little bit of a medical knowledge from her background in undergrad. And just being able to talk to somebody at work, not necessarily at home or anything like that, has helped a bunch as well. And so whether it be parents or something of that nature that are advocating with you and at the high school level, collegiate, whatever, I think it makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also think your personal network makes a big difference. Like December 2018, I moved from Illinois to Indiana, and I don't have many friends out here. The friends I do have are just my coworkers that are athletic trainers. I don't have family out here. So sometimes I just feel alone, and then you have no one to vent to besides a couple tweets on the thumbs. And you send that out to a couple thousand people.
And I think that's helped a lot, right? I mean, it's helped. Like, I wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for Twitter, and just being able to talk every once in a while, whether it's via text, email, or Twitter or whatever. It's helped me in my mindset a lot. And I see in your tweets every day push me to be a better athletic trainer, especially when you're laying out your day. And it's definitely something to push me a little bit.
Yeah, well, they weren't always positive. If you go back and look at the like May, June, July tweets are like we're gonna get it. We're gonna and then like September, October, and September they're just like I hate everybody all the time.
But I mean, you got to look at it too, though. You're very transparent on that, and a lot of people aren't very transparent on social media. Yeah. And myself, I've been trying to get that way, and every once in a while I will. I'm not very vocal on social media, but I do a lot of retweeting and favoriting. So, we all got to have an outlet, and whatever that outlet is, utilize it. So mine is the gym. I mean, if I go spend an hour in the gym, I get my frustration out. I try to lift as heavy as possible and go about my day.
Heavy with good form.
So, yeah, good form.
Injury prevention. But, I do that as well. I go to the gym.
Oh, no. Are we back? There we go.
Yeah. I go to the gym 6 times a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes every day, just to clear my mind and to get the body going. And
definitely.
When you get the blood flowing, sometimes you just have better ideas too, like better thoughts. Get all those hormones, endorphins, whatever it is, it just makes you feel good, and that can rejuvenate you.
Sure. And I've been lifting earlier too, so either in the mornings or right at lunch before I go over to the junior college. I've noticed I've been able to be mentally there a lot better than days that I don't go to the gym or days that I'm not sleeping. So
do you know
my biggest tool though is eating and training.
You know what else has helped me a lot is that in the summertime I was preparing to apply for the Safe Sports School Award, and I was looking at the big picture, like the whole puzzle, and then as time went on, I just kind of got more and more focused in, where I was just looking at one piece, like this is bad, and then this is bad, and we're missing this one, and over a while that took effect on my mental health, where I couldn't see the positives anymore because I had just these blindfolds on, and all I saw was we're bad here, we're bad here, we're bad here, we're bad here. Like, what am I doing? I'm not making an impact. It's just like sometimes it really helps to just take a step back and look at everything together.
For sure.
Than to just be so dialed in. Like, same thing in the gym. If you were training, you know, you do legs Monday and you do legs on Thursday, but you're not progressing and you're only focusing on that, and you start to get negative thoughts and question yourself. And then when you back out, you're like, look how good I feel. Look how good I move. Look at my motion. Same exact thing.
And I mean, that's with everything that we do. I feel like as athletic trainers, we tend to focus on one certain thing a lot of times. And it's very easy for negativity to come into our profession. You know, a lot of times I feel like the Grim Reaper, you know, talking to parents or athletes. And I've got to tell them that we've got two games left in the season, but we're not going to be able to play those 2 games. And I feel like a lot of times that can contribute to burnout type symptoms as well. If we just have certain things happen over and over and over, how can we break our thought process? And like you said, looking at the bigger picture would definitely help with that.
Yeah.
But,
do you have anything else you want to add to the burnout topic? I think that's all I got.
Not right now. I mean, if I do, I can always tweet it, I guess, underneath our video, right?
Yeah. And if you're feeling burnout, just find someone to talk to, and find something that you enjoy, some kind of hobby. If it's training, if earlier Ed was on, he said, I like to woodwork. I like to work on my house.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
Reading.
Reading. I know Spencer walks his dog every morning to clear his mind. So just find something you like and enjoy, and take a step back, and then just talk to your network. That's what I would recommend.
Just know that you're not alone. There are other people out there, and always don't hesitate to reach out, whether it is just by shooting a tweet out there for people to see, or one of your coworkers. You know.
Yeah. Well,
you're not alone.
Brice, I appreciate you coming on for topic 2, burnout.
Yeah, man.
And hope to have you on for future topics. I don't know what the next topic is, but you'll be back. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, brother.
All right, I appreciate it, Tom. All right. Bye.
Bye.